right, so Marcus is telling me that Cloud Run is non-standard and too complex. So let's see about that. I don't know which part of Knative is not standard in Cloud Run, but let's talk about the complexity. So I went here in my workstation and I generated actually this Vaadin application. It's based on the skeleton starter, but then I asked my little assistant over here to create, well, here is the application, by the way. This is completely generated by my assistant, Code Assist. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. Has translation built in, has right to left support, which something I always wanted. It has also multiple themes. Look at this. I love it. But anyway, I also asked my little assistant to generate a Docker file for me. And this is what I got. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say, I want a command to create Docker image. Yeah, so it's about my English grammar and how to write good prompts today. Yeah, so it's suggesting me to do that. Let's go ahead. Actually, this instance is running. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new instance, and then I'm gonna run it here. And then while this image is being created, I'm gonna go ahead and do, one of the hardest part, which is going to the artifact registry and create a registry. So this is basically the one inside Google Cloud. Let's call it Vaadin demo. It can be a Docker Hub. It can be anything else. The region, let's select something in Europe. Let's go for Finland. Pretty much going to leave everything the default for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and create this repository to hold my container. Let's see, this is still being built. What else do I need to do at this point? I need to remember that it is in Europe, North 1, and it is called Vaadin demo. This is, by the way, the project that I used before to demo some Vaadin stuff on App Engine back in the days. It's taking too much time to create an image. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and see what else is happening here. So it's suggesting me to run it afterwards. I'm not really interested to run the Docker locally. I'm going to go ahead and say I need a command to tag and then push into artifact registry. Let's see. Well, they're silly one-line commands, I know, but I don't want to memorize all of that. A lot of things happening here. So this Docker, I reviewed this Docker file, by the way. It's pretty straightforward and nice. I like the fact that it is staging it to minimalize the image itself. The image size is not that big. It's at the end of the day, is going to contain only, as far as I can see, only the jar files, which is excellent in my opinion. And it is creating the production one. So that was the default Docker file generated over here. So it is telling me to authenticate. I don't really want to authenticate at this point. Oh, here we go. So this is the command for tagging it, and then finally pushing it. Let's go ahead and copy this command. Here we go. It is done. Let's go ahead and allow. Here we go. So I need to make some modifications over here. So the repository will be Vaadin demo, and the project is going to be my GCP project, which is Vaadin Flow Light. And finally, the region, which what we have selected, Europe. Was it North 1? North 1, I believe. Let's see if this works. Yeah, the tagging works, and then basically I need to Docker push. I believe this one should autocomplete. Yeah, here we go. So this one is auto-completing and pushing it into my Docker repository. So if I refresh here, oh, I don't have anything yet. It is taking too much time, 140 megabyte, but it is done. Yeah, here we go. So Vaadin demo app, basically it is over here. Now that was the hardest part. Not now. Let's go to the even harder part, which is how to deploy it inside Cloud Run. So basically, I'm going to say deploy a container, selecting a container from artifact registry or somewhere else. It can be also source code. So Europe North 1. Here is my app. Here is the image, version 1. I need to give it a name. I need to select a region. Let's go ahead and run it in Finland as well. Here is the URL. Eventually, the authentication, I will make it public. For billing, I get 2 million requests for free per month, which is not bad. Let's keep everything the default. Actually, I can go ahead and modify the machine, the instance resources, such as the memory. Let's make it 2 gigabyte, and let's make it for CPU. Okay, I'm greedy today. 80 maximum concurrency. I'm gonna select the second generation. Since this is going to the internet, I'm going to make the minimum instance to be 1 and the maximum to be 2, okay? Don't want any abuse. And here we go. Let's create. Let's count how many hours this is going to take to get deployed. Here we go. Coming back to this screen, and I believe it took less than 30 seconds if I count correctly. I have the link here. Let's click on it. And here we go. This is application. Let me increase the font a little bit. This is application hosted on Cloud Run, fully functional.